Tonight on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror, awake or asleep, there is no safe place. Tonight's movie, Freddy vs. Jason.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror! Let me Baby Circus. Episode number 17. Working on the second half of the marathon of murderous mayhem. And tonight, coming off of last night's weird Japanese movie id. Honestly, I think more about it. Might have been a little bit too hard. I mean, there is a thin narrative in there, but still, it's kind of a hard watch. Anyways, I thought, you know what? It's time to get back to the nitty-gritty, the good old standby, and that is famous slasher icons. And there has been no more famous slasher icons than Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees. And for the longest time, they were the pinnacle of murder monster mayhem. And so, when this movie was announced, and then delayed and whatever, and finally came out, I was very excited to see what they did with it. And honestly, I was not disappointed. So, tonight's review, Freddy vs. Jason. Two of the best big heavyweight horror icons squaring off together, finally, after many years. New Line gets to own everything. They were the old Disney of horror. Anyways, when I saw this in theaters, I loved it. Picked it up, of course, on DVD, special 2-pack DVD. Anyways, I haven't seen it on Blu-ray, though. I'm kind of weird, I mean, I'm sure it's out there, but I haven't really looked too hard. Anyways, but man, you would think. Come on. Anyways, so what is Freddy vs. Jason about? Well, apparently the people who have been attacked by Freddy Krueger and their children being sacrificed to his blade figured out a way to basically make Freddy Krueger irrelevant. See, Freddy Krueger needs fear, and for people to fear him, they need to know who he is. But if he's erased from people's memories and knowledges, then they can't fear him, and therefore he can't have power and he can no longer invade the dreams of the children and kill them. And so he is pissed off about this. So he concocts an idea, a plan, to get people to remember his name, and that is awaken Jason Voorhees. Apparently Jason Voorhees is sleeping because he can't die, but he's sleeping in hell. And of course he's dreaming, and of course Freddy can get into the dreams, pretend to be his mom, and order him to go kill those people on Elm Street. Kill those people! And of course Jason obliges. Jason goes, starts killing people. The cops, of course, freak out. The name Freddy slips out. One of the survivors hears about it. All of a sudden they start talking about Freddy and all that stuff, and he starts becoming more powerful. And of course Jason is still on the loose and he's still killing people, and that's pissing off Freddy because Jason is such an efficient, awesome killing machine that he's beating Freddy to the punch. Yeah, he's like, Freddy, he likes to play with his victims, he likes to toy with them, he likes to mess with them psychologically, and of course that's not really quick. But Jason, he's just like, kill, you're dead, kill, You're dead. Anyway, so now Freddy must find a way to stop Jason from killing so that he can have the rest of the juicy teenage souls for him to feast on himself. So, let's get to the scores. Oh, of course, all the other people are trying to survive, both of them. Anyways, so let's get to those scores, shall we? Violence and gore, 5 out of 5. Yes, I know there is a bit of an over-reliance on CG for some of this, but the movie definitely has lots and lots of blood, lots of dismemberment, lots of head-ripping body parts all over the place. It is truly an orgy of violence. It is 5 out of 5. Look, I know it's a fake head twist, but it's just funny because he just twists his head and then just kind of pushes him over. I don't know. I enjoyed that. Anyways, 5 out of 5. Shock value, 1 out of 5. Look, there's not much in the way of building tension and jump scares, and the ones that they try to do are kind of ridiculous, like the whole got your nose thing was stupid, plus the CGI. But, nevertheless, still fine for 1 out of 5. There are like a couple instances that are nice. But for the most part, you're not here to get shocked. You're here to watch these guys murder people and themselves. So, moving on to plot. 2 out of 5. Look, the idea in concept is really interesting. In practice, kind of bad. The movie is very rushed feeling when it's like you're just trying to get like them together. And so the narrative strings kind of takes a lot of leaps and bounds. And also the fact that this movie probably should have been like 2.5 hours, maybe even 3 hours, but a 3-hour horror movie. Who the hell does that? Suspiria remake getting close. Anyways, So yeah, it definitely suffers from that. And really, like a mini-series, like an HBO series of this would probably work better to get a little bit more narrative structure, story, character development, all that good stuff. But then the point of the movie is just to have Freddy and Jason fight each other and, kill a bunch of people along the way, which it does, and that's really all we ask for it. So, still, a very weak plot. 2 out of 5. Going on to acting, 3 out of 5. Everyone does an above the board job. I enjoyed everyone's performances. Nothing seemed a little bit bad. Yeah, sure. Robert Englund, sorry, kind of hams it up, but still, I enjoyed it. 3 out of 5. Nudity, 2 out of 5. Look, we get an opening scene in the Crystal Lake with quite a bit of this one girl, and one of the friends has a brief shower scene, and we get some cosmetic magazine tits. Anyways, 2 out of 5. Enjoyment factor is a 4 out of 5. I enjoy watching it. Yeah, sure, it's ridiculous at times. The plot is very thin and nonsensical at moments, but still, it is fun watching your two horror heroes duke it out. No holds barred, and it's a fun movie. It's a fun, get some popcorn, have some friends over, laugh, and enjoy the carnage. 4 out of 5. My overall impression, though, is a 3 out of 5. Look, it's definitely got a lot of flaws, and yes, I wish they didn't rely as much on CG as practical effects. It would have been a lot better overall impression for that, but whatever. Overall impression, 3 out of 5. That averages out to a 2.9 out of 5, which is pretty decent. There you have it. Jason versus Freddy. Tell me what you think in the comment sections. Rate, like, upvote, whatever. Subscribe, ding, ding, the notification bell. And tell me what you think. Did you enjoy Freddy versus Jason? Did you like it as much as I did? Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think it's utter trash? If you do, you just march yourself right out of here. Anyways, you're all welcome to your own opinions. But thanks once again for joining me on another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror, and I will see you guys next time. And remember to stay scary, internet, and when figuring out which one you want to deal with, honestly, Jason Voorhees. Like, if he dispatches Freddy, like, I really like sleeping. I do like to sleep. And Jason, all you really need to do is get into a vehicle that isn't going to break down and drive away. Get away. Don't go to the camp. Don't go to the camp. Don't have premarital sex. Don't do drugs. All that stuff. Just You can avoid the camp, but you can't avoid not sleeping. I'm sorry. So, yeah, I want Jason to win because it's easier for me to survive. Okay, anyways.